know what's a good one I want to see you do? Bill Cosby.
We were, well, we actually supported Bill Cosby's, side of the story in a number of our interviews. They were even posting up our interviews on his Instagram page.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought that once he, based on, literally, like, we were sort of the main, like, he was posting our interviews more than anyone else's, in terms of people like Faison Love and Sinbad and stuff like that, speaking out on his behalf. And then when he got out, we're like, hey, can we get an interview? Oh, he's not doing interviews right now. Then he goes and does a radio interview. And I'm like, he's doing radio interviews. He can't do, like, we're 100 times bigger than this little Pennsylvania radio station. Like we really, you got, and then his crisis manager's like, well, you got to interview me first, and then he'll consider it. I'm like, we ain't doing that old dumb shit. Take our videos down. I'm like, take our videos down off your Instagram. Like, we were allowing y'all to do that, but this is really not your property. You're not compensating us for us. Like, take our shit down. If y'all don't want to work with us, we good. You know what I'm saying? I might go and interview some of his accusers at this point.
I'm waiting, I'm waiting to hear him. I'm waiting to hear his side, though.
Well, I believe that there is a new sexual assault case that they're moving forward on.
Oh, wow.
There's a different one.
See, they just want to see that man destroyed and in jail. Like, it's crazy, man.
Well, look, his trial was some bullshit. We interviewed Tom Mesereau, who's his original lawyer, the lawyer that he lost with, but ultimately the appeal went through. We broke it down from the original case to how the district attorney basically used it. He was running commercials saying that he'll prosecute Bill Cosby if he gets elected. Like, literally, we found the commercial.
Wow.
Yeah, we found the actual commercial and played it in the interview. And, ultimately, Cosby was given a very specific deal that if he agreed to certain things in the civil case, then that there were, that he could not be prosecuted on the criminal side, which he did. The deal was done. It was announced publicly and so forth. And they essentially threw that deal out the window and prosecuted him anyways.
Oh, wow.
So once it got to the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, which is above the court that he, not Supreme Court of the United States, but in Pennsylvania, they looked at it and said, yeah, this never should have gone to trial. They threw it out. He was released. That's what happened. Were all the women lying? Who knows? Were some of the women lying? Who knows? But I believe he's got another case coming up, and we're going to see what happens.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Leave that man alone. Like, he only got a few years left to go. Like, there ain't no. It's like, come on, man. You waited this late in this man's life to try to come with this BS. Like,
man, listen, if I was Bill Cosby right now, and I knew there was another case coming, I would fly my rich ass to a country that does not have extradition with the U.S. and I'd live out the rest of my days in luxury. That's what I would do. I would say, fuck America. Y'all trying to get me over here. I already had to do this many years in prison, being worth hundreds of millions of dollars. My legacy is fucked up all to hell.
What's the dude who left and married the boy, lived with Richard Branson? No, not Branson.
No.
What's the dude who escaped, and they say he lived with, damn, I can't even think of it.
We talking about the dude who,
he escaped some shit, and then, like, some...
Wait, you talking about the director? Roman Polanski?
Is that who it is?
Roman Polanski was charged with, like, raping an underage girl or statutory rape or something like that. He ended up leaving the country and never coming back.
No, not him. Not him, somebody else there.
I'm not sure. But there are lots of countries that will not give up Bill Cosby to the U.S.
Yeah.
That will gladly take him and his money and his taxes, and he can live out the rest of his days and not give a shit and say, well, fuck it, I'm not in America, but, I could pretty much have everything shipped in that I need to. I'm that rich.
Sure.
And I'm guaranteed not to go to prison by staying here. Any place is better than prison.
Sure.
Any mansion anywhere on earth is better than prison. So we'll see what happens. Bill, I'll say you just leave the country and call it a fucking day. If it makes you look guilty, then it makes you look guilty. Fuck it.
I still want to hear that interview, though.
It may happen. It may happen, but people also gotta, we work with someone, we put in work, and we went out of we were basically the biggest media outlet that was really speaking to, big celebrities about his case, and really helping him out in terms of, like, the public opinion and stuff like that. When you get out, there should be a level of like, okay, well, maybe we won't do an interview, maybe we'll do a written interview, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe we'll do something to help you out or something. Cause it's like, yo, like, you don't take the one outlet that was really helping you and just shit on them.
Yeah.
And, I'll just go do a radio show. You know what I mean? Like,
and then that's trash. A radio show over at Vlad TV.
And that's what I'm saying. Any radio show, anywhere in the world, Vlad TV does bigger numbers than any radio station on earth. So there you go.
Yeah, y'all is pulling out some numbers.
There you go. No one even heard that shit. You know, whoever was listening that day heard it, and that's it.
Nobody. I've been waiting for somebody to get that Blacc Sam interview.
Talk about Nipsey's brother.
Nipsey's brother, Blacc
Did we
Sam.
try? I mean, he doesn't even really. He's not easy to reach. And I don't think he really talks like that.
He don't.
He's not a talker.
That's why I think it would be so huge for Boskoe100 to get that Blacc Sam interview.
Let me say, man, I'll cut you a nice
Vlad
check.
TV.
I'll take you if you have a line to him. I will cut you and him a check.
I'm working on that.
You working on it? All right, let's do it on Vlad TV. Boskoe interviews Blacc Sam. That would be historic.
Huge.
Historic. Historic.
Shout out to Nip too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Nipsey Hussle who's getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He deserves it.
I think that's dope.